Greetings, Harbingers. Welcome to Iliester, PewDiePie's favorite channel, your realm of personal development, stoicism, and cyber alchemy. Street noise, as usual, that's the onus of recording outdoors. So please subscribe to the channel, help a brother out, give the thumbs up somewhere right here, activate the notifications, videos every Thursday at noon Eastern Time. In today's video, I want to share another episode involving a succubus, a creature that came to interact with me, let's put it like that, in one of my recent lucid dreaming episodes. So my lucid dreams, my parasomnia episodes, normally take place in the siesta afternoon. So here in Spain, it's usual to take a nap after lunch. Of course, I don't do it every day because I have to work. But on the weekend, of course, it's a habit I really enjoy. And it's, of course, I take this time to prepare myself to receive this, to have these parasomnia episodes. Because that's when they take place the most. So at this time, I kind of know the position that I need to sleep, the way I mentalize for these episodes to happen. And this time, I knew it was gonna happen at some point. I was in the position lateral like this. I can show it here, it's weird. So I was conscious that I was falling asleep and it would happen anytime. But the way the creature manifested was a bit different this time. I was there sleeping and I knew it was coming. You feel it, that the environment, the reality was about to shift. So I just knew it, and I was like, okay, here we go. And it felt like the creature teleported and fell and just appeared on my lap. She was like over me, and don't think things. Nothing like that happened. Even though it's common episodes when female succubus in parasomnia episodes come with this more sensual bias, let's put it like that, but that was not the case. But yes, she was on top of me, and she reminded me a lot like Yubel from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I love that card. I love that season 3, when Judai and Johan have to face Yubel, and there is like the Kyukyuk Hogyokushin Rainbow Dragon appearance. It's just epic. So she reminded me a lot like Yubel. And the first, she wasn't hostile. We just started interacting right away. And the problem is, I need to train myself better to retain specific information. Because when they start when they start a conversation, they can just speak a lot. They engage in conversation and you can't retain information because your brain is in between realities trying to figure out what's going on. And to retain specific information, there are a few tips. You need to, for example, if you ask their name, I asked her name, but I forgot to tell her to spell it. So I just can't remember her name. The other one was Inai, and she did spell her name. That's why I remember. E-N-A-Y. But this one, I can't remember. But she told me a few things that I remember during our conversation. She said that she is from... this is gonna sound crazy. She is from the universe, the campus, the Campi educational universe department of hell. Creatures would go there to study, and she was someone in a high position of this educational sector. Wow, my voice starts echoing. So there's that. She said she used two words that don't exist. She said she is echnomorph and eptomorph. That words that I don't know what means. I did research, but I didn't reach to a specific conclusion. And she said that creatures like her doesn't have a specific gender, but actually creatures that from that region that go there to study, they are androgynous, but one side could be more predominant. So she was more like the feminine. So I consider her like she had a woman's voice, and her body appeared to be like a succubus, a female body. It's hard to remember, even though I have my notes. And I asked her, in this place, is there anyone else who knows me? Do you guys talk? Like some things like that? And she said, well, my superior, she referred to him as her professor, which is, I think, the the head of the department, I think it's an older entity, an older male entity. She said that, yes, this individual, this creature, knows me and he's interested in my abilities to make contacts with these creatures. That was her words. And there's some talk in these regions about my activities. That's how she put it. So it's weird because before we engage in conversation, like I said, she was like U-Bell and she was on top of me. And after we engaged in conversation, it looks like I was facing a mirror, a scratched mirror when we were talking. As I was face to face with her, but her reflection was just like a mirror with a scratch or something like that. So I asked her, what's the one truth we are not supposed to know? And I remember her very reaction. She laughed and she said, you're not gonna believe it. And when she gave the explanation, like I said, a whole lot of things I just can't remember. So, have you seen Code Geass? When he receives the Geass, he starts to measure that unique skill to know to what extent he can use that power, that supernatural ability. Not that I have something like that. I'm not comparing myself to Lelouch. I love that line. I just love it. So, to make an analogy, that's what I'm trying to accomplish with these Parasomnia episodes. I am trying within my limits, and it's difficult to try to make the most of these episodes and trying to find creatures that I can connect with reality. Asking these questions: what's your name? Can we talk? Can you spell your name? What's the one truth we are not supposed to know? What do you know about me? Open-ended questions. But my difficulty is to retain the specific information. So I'm trying to find ways to make the most of it. And then she gave me lots of explanations, but like I said, I can't remember any of them. So what happened next is that I had a false awakening. Suddenly, while I was in the middle of the interaction with her, my deodorant within the dream, not in my physical room, but not my actual room, but I'm surrounded in the scenario when these things happen. So my deodorant started to leak and started making a mess, and I was trying to stop it, and it was making a mess. And I remember I called my mother. Mother, can you bring a towel or something? My deodorant is leaking, and we need to clean this. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose contact with the succubus. So I need to solve this quick and go back to talk to her. And I felt like the connections was start to be lost. And because of this, and I was still in the dream, but as I was focusing on solving the deodorant leaking issue, I felt she was fading away. At the same time, the camera, it's weird to say like that, but when you're having Parasomnia episodes, there you can have multiple cameras, and even if you get to, if you manage to open your physical eyes, it becomes an extra camera, and you keep switching person. It's weird, but if you have Parasomnia episodes, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So the camera starts to going backwards while I was managing the deodorant issue. Like this, like a snake moving, the camera going backwards up to my eyes, and I felt, okay, it's coming full circle. The same way the camera moved to when the episode started, it's coming back in full circle back to my eyes, and I'm gonna wake up. And that's exactly what happened. The camera moved up to my eyes, and I actually woke up, and that's it. According to AI, I always when I wake up, I make notes of these dreams, and let me sit here to finish the video. Whenever I wake up, make notes, I run through AI, and the deodorant in the false awakening, it said that it was a defense mechanism that my brain found to prevent me as I'm in danger, because I'm interacting with this strange creature and I can't move my muscles and all. So it's not the perfect state of reality, it's the between realities, and my brain trying to find something to protect you from that situation. Because people are normally scared, and it is scary if you're not used to it. But I just lost another amazing opportunity to extract more information. What I can conclude is that the succubus I met with the other dream, Inai, from the from the food truck sector in hell, where it's cold. This is gonna sound crazy, but in that dream, this other creature from the educational sector, from the university sector, I think they are all from the same place within my crazy dream lore here. I think it's the same place, but different departments, different areas of the same dimension, call it whatever. So I'm exploring more of it, and I'm trying to make sense. There are the unique objects that sometimes appear, that it's a one single object that's not part of both my real room scenario and my dream scenario, which is my room as well, with slight differences. So I am trying to make sense of all of that, and I'll keep bringing these stories if you enjoy it. Believe me, don't believe me, I don't care, I'm just sharing. And if you suffer from parasomnia, leave your comments here as well, I'd love to read them. Well, that's today's video. See you in the next one. Psy Kongroo.